Howdy y'all, it's day 20 on the CT, and I'm gonna actually do a recap of day 19. So day 19 started down at Hunts Lake, about 8.7 miles from Monarch Pass, which is where I wanted to try to do a resupply. There's a store there. So I got up early on the trail by 6:30. I wanted to be there with a little bit before John, because John had was arranging a shuttle ride from an Angel into Salida, and if the Monarch Pass store resupply didn't work out, like if they didn't have all the stuff I needed, then I wanted to be able to kind of be on that ride into Salida and resupply there. So it was a nice morning hike, and it was sunny for a change, finally. Sunny all day long. It was great. So it was nice. We were close to a pass, went up to that saddle. Great views up there. And then a long traverse, which was a little chilly because it was up high above the tree line. The wind was blowing pretty good. And it was in the shade actually at that point because the sun was still low. But it wasn't too bad. Also interesting, you go through the Monarch Ski Resort. And we went through the Copper Mountain Ski Resort, but that was kind of through the base part, you know, where the village is and restaurants and stuff like that, which was bizarre in its own way. In this case, we were actually like up at the top of the mountain where the ski lifts dumped the skiers and stuff. And they were doing a bunch of construction up there. So it was a little weird. But, you know, got through that. Got to the Monarch Pass store. Unfortunately, they didn't have everything I needed. They had a lot of good stuff. It's kind of an amazing store, actually, as far as gear, backpacking stuff. Just the food didn't quite have it. So John arrived. He had the ride set up. She got there maybe 30 minutes, an hour later, so we didn't have to wait too long. It's really muddy here. So got into Salida. She dropped me off at the Walmart, actually at a restaurant called Robbins, where I had a huge breakfast for lunch. And then omelet, stack of pancakes, hash browns, orange juice, quite tasty. Went to Walmart, not the best place to resupply. They had most of the things I needed. So I got what I needed. Then I had to get back. And so I was gonna hitch back. That was a little challenging. I bought a Sharpie and a paper bag from Walmart that I got my groceries in, my resupply. And I put Monarch Pass on that. And tried to hitch kind of in front of the Walmart, which was not great because it's not the road that goes straight to the pass. It goes all sorts, there's interchanges and people could be going all over the place. So I decided to walk up to get to the place where the road that goes to the pass is, which was about 3.5 miles. And I walked about halfway when a guy just stopped because I wasn't trying to hitch, and he gave me a ride to that interchange. He couldn't take me to the pass, but that was great. Super nice of him. And it was nice because I went to that gas station where he dropped me off, and they had the complete cookies, Lenny and Larry's complete cookies, which I really like for breakfast. Lots of protein, calories, good stuff. And so I ditched the Pop-Tarts that I bought at Walmart. So then I started hitching. I was only hitching for like 15-20 minutes, and a woman stops. She lives there, and she says, I saw you, and I thought, I haven't been up to Monarch Pass in a while, so I'll give him a ride. And she's given other folks rides too, so she was talking about. So that was cool. Super cool lady. We had a nice conversation. Got to the pass, got a bunch of water, went to the bathroom, in a real bathroom so that's always nice. And then hit the trail, and it was really about 5 o'clock, before I got back on the trail. So the whole, get to the pass and Salida and resupply took about 5 hours, which is unfortunate. But, it is what it is. Hiked about 7 miles. It's starting to get dark. And I found a campsite that didn't have a bunch of dead trees around it. Yay. So I had to cook in the dark, but that was fine. Oh, yeah. So at Monarch Pass, when we first were there was a couple there that had just come in from a shuttle ride, I guess, from Salida. And they were hanging out. Wasn't really clear what was going on, but they were clearly CT hikers. When I got back to the pass from the hitch, they were still there. And I was like, hey, how's it going? You're still here. And they were kind of having a crisis. I won't give their names, but I think the guy was kind of done. And I don't think he did not want to go back on trail. I couldn't tell if she wanted to or not, but they were clearly not in a good place. And they've just been hours, 5 hours, I guess, talking about it. I don't know where exactly they were at, but it didn't seem like they'd made a decision yet. So I talked to him a little bit, told him, what I've heard is if you're really feeling crappy and want to quit the trail, go for another day and see how you feel then. And a lot of times that can turn it around. But, who knows? So I hope they made the right decision for them. And we'll see. So basically, John and I decided to part ways. He stayed the night in Salida. And obviously got back on trail. He probably won't be too far behind me, so we may still see each other again. But I do want to kind of get to Gunnison pretty quick. So I may try to put in some big miles today. We'll see. The water situation in these parts is a little more challenging. And camping too, it seems. So I may not have all that much choice as far as how far I go. Or I may have to dry camp. And that's always a pain because you have to haul water. I did that last night. So we'll see. But anyway, I think that's it. Talk to you soon. Bye.